comic book. If you want to come on and just like say hi and chat or whatever, feel free to just like say your hellos and all that stuff. But you know, just keep. I'll still hear what you're saying and all that other stuff. So if you want to just like pop in and say hi and everything, feel free to just express yourself in one way or another. Not gonna be able to play any music because my parents are asleep, and that's why I'm kind of staying quiet at the moment. There's a comic on fire. Let's see, where are you? I'm not having luck finding a book I want to read or pick up at all. All right, so let's see. Just open up some reference and get some artwork. All right, there we go. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Finding some reference. Finding some reference. Okay, very close. Almost there. Just finding something to work with. Okay. Yeah, it's probably the best example I could probably go with. Hmm I have an imitation of I want to imitate a little bit of Ryan Otley's artwork as well. Just kind of get a better setup and layout of everything, of how everything goes. Hmm. So I'm pretty interested in the new Invisible trailer, which looks actually really cool. Just gotta wait until like I see whether if it turns out really good or not. Oh, hi, Garfield Chan 420. How are you doing today? So Holland. And so what fun things have you been up to today? I'm doing good. I'm currently working on some streaming and just like working on some comic book art. I'm doing the fifth issue of my book, Joe Hero, and getting a little bit more pencil down before I go to bed. I decided to commit myself to at least to do like maybe 5 minutes or I no no not 5 minutes about like another 30 minutes or so and then just like go to bed. Just might as well like get some little stream chat while I'm at it. Other than that, just doing the usual. The story I'm working on is about a superhero with autism, and so we work in daytime working on one job and daytime. It is roughly about 1:48 Pacific and Eastern time. So yeah, where are you from? You have to give me the specifics, just a general location. Hey, a fellow Californian. So, what are you usually? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so it's pretty much like 2 o'clock at your area. What part of California? I'm down in Southern SoCal, like near LA and stuff like that. Wait, you're in California and don't know where you live? Are you just like visiting or something? Or Oh, okay. So we're pretty much in the same time zone in area. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So you're like basically either somewhere near if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, maybe somewhere down south near San Diego or roughly about Bakersfield. Just those give or take areas or San Jose. I mean, those are my guesses, but whatever. So what kind of things do you usually like to watch on streams? If you don't mind me asking, like, what are the kind of things you usually like to watch on a stream? I mean, I just usually do like a whole lot of art stuff. I try watching a few other ones, but they seem to be tend to be boring. But no, that's cool. Yeah, so usually my little thing that I always try to do is I like to actually go to conventions and like sell my artwork. But with COVID and everything, everyone is kind of like been held back a little bit. So I'm taking some time to actually catch up on my artwork. But at the same time, I'm working like almost three other jobs. So I roughly do like maybe 2 to 3 minutes of maybe like try to do like 30 minutes of my own work a day, and so just try to get it busy, try to keep myself busy as much as I can. And other than that, I try to do as much. I just try to just like pick in a little bit of it every day, and just make myself working as much as I can. You have no idea. I mean, I would love to just like actually just sit down and just like focus on my stuff, but I can't pay I can't all pay any bills with all that. So, and California expenses. But what can you do? Anyway, if you're actually interested in reading any of my books, I got a few of them for sale online on my website. So if you like to so if you like to check out like one of my books, either 1 through 3, it could be actually 1 to 4 is all digital, so you can actually just like digitally read them and all that stuff. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Um, so if you want to so if you're interested in like reading any different books, you just like do a digital copy. You can get them on Dropbox, or actually, I can actually physically mail some. Awesome. And so, what I usually do is I try to do a few little stories here and there, a few commissions here and there, and just like try to make it busy. But a lot of commissions have been coming in today, so I've been making a few books, especially this one. This is the fifth issue to Joe here right now, and I've been thinking of opening up some new ones just to bring in the Calvin Nye Comics name. Most likely just a few joke ones just for the fun of it. Well, the quick gist of the Joe Hero story is basically he's a superhero who's been diagnosed with autism, and he's trying to prove to the world that he could be a superhero regardless of that disability. Um, working with his fam working with his family who are also like renowned superheroes, he's just trying to like do everything he can to become it to become a more full-fledged superhero without being discriminated because of it. And that's pretty much my gist story of how I just get easily narr of how I easily narrate it. I do put in a lot of my own experiences with it, just like add a, but adding but just add but just adding a little bit of a superhero twist to like some of my own life stories as well. And so yeah, one of the reasons why I made it is because I noticed there's always been a lack of superheroes with autism in the first place, so decided to make one myself, and yeah. Hmm. Another idea I was actually thinking of just for shits and giggles. I was actually going to think of like doing a PogChamp like a yeah PogChamp like game, but it's like a but think of like either Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon, but with like Pogs, and just make a whole like tournament arc of just people playing Pogs, just for some good laugh. If I want to take a break from this and just like do some do some like funny gag stuff. Yeah, just been noticing it's kind of like a lacking type thing, and don't nobody really put their much thought into it. But just decided to just decided to throw my flat throw my stuff in there and see how well I can pull off. And so, so also what I also been doing just for the heck of it, just like is try to like start up a stream it, just like I call it the I basically call it the open studio where I basically just like talk about what I do for my art and everything else. And if you guys want to like ask me anything, and just feel free to just like say, hey, what's up? Plus, I'm sorry. I'm not the most talkative person, but I try to socialize as much as I can. Well, hey, it's nice hearing from you, and you know, maybe throw me a que throw me a question if you want to like get to know me more. 2020 party, actually, 2021 party. All right. Well, have a good night, man. I'm not a big fan of that panel. Hmm. Do you think it maybe be the pose or the how things are positioned? What was the original one like? Is there a reason why I did it like this? Yeah. Oh well, I'll just figure out when I get into it. If I need to adjust this page, I will do it. Oh, thank you, man. If you're curious of, oops, if you're curious of what I'm working on, it's actually my continuation for my comic book that I'm working on. It's called Joe Hero. It is a story about a superhero with autism, and this is like the fifth issue of him in doing an adventure with his family, of stopping a whole bunch of mechanical dinosaurs from roaming the city. Feel free to ask me anything you want, and yeah, I'll try to interact with you. Basically, the simple stuff. He flies, he shoots lasers out of his hands, and he has super strength. Um, his father is like super strong and invulnerable, and his mother has basically a lot of flying abilities, and basically is the carrier of the family. Um, other than that, he just like other than that, there's just a whole lot of mysteries to this character, so I'm trying to add into it, and just like add some more special details when I work into it a little bit more. Thank you. I like it when you have your wobble. It always sounds like you're saying wow all the time, so it's actually pretty cool. If you don't, I don't know if you can actually hear me on this one, but every time I hear someone actually do a comment or anything, I actually hear the name of the person and then all that stuff. So yeah, every time you mention something, I actually hear an audio of what you're saying. So wobble sounds like wow and all this stuff. Some of the other programs that I actually use on here is art pose to get my characters a little bit more posed and just like give them a little bit more dynamics. Thank you. Wonder if I could actually just like share another window just to give you an idea of what I'm also looking at. Um, which one would it be? Oops. Nope, that's not it. Let's see. There you go. This is the reference I'm actually just putting in there and just kind of like give myself something to work with. Yeah, it just took me a little second to kind of figure it out. Well, that's actually a pretty cool little feature. So whenever, So yeah, here's one of my little secrets that I always do with my poses and everything. If I can't find, um, this one's called Art Pose Pro. It's a little like a modeling modeling thing that's made by Unity, and it kind of like gives me a better idea of like how muscle and formula can work. And especially if I can't find something, I just make it. I would just that gives me a good excuse to basically make it myself. But yeah, imagine a lot of people actually use this type of stuff before. So what kind of things are you usually into while watching streams? Any specific ones that you like to watch? Oh, that's cool. Well, let me see if I could probably find your stuff if I get a chance. Let's see. But yeah, I'll definitely check out your stuff and just like give you comments here and there. Awesome. Now, you happen to be my second person who following me to me today, so that makes me feel good. I usually try to do these things at like I try to do like maybe 2 to 3, but haven't really had my luck with it yet. It does feel good to get like some little bit of notice or just like people just um I don't really stream that long. I want to try to do like longer, but as of right now, I'm doing roughly about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I'm probably going to do another 15, and then I'm just going to go to bed. Because right now I am actually getting creepy face tired. Um, Southern California. I usually do a lot. Mm, yeah, so I'm a California boy. So you must be all the way at the other side of the world. Where are you from? Ooh, Europe. What part? Down by down by France, Belgium, um, England. Oh, cool. It's been a while since I actually went. I actually used to. I actually went to Italy one time. I don't get this one musician had like a whole bunch of tractors just like playing around and everything like it's some weird song. I don't know if you probably never heard of it because well, it's an Italian for starters, but just like sort of this bizarre little setup. But yeah, oh, very cool. So you you got me there. I mean, it maybe is. I mean, it is like some guy, basically white guy, long hair, and literally the whole song is him like it's weird. This weird little musician thing. It's let me see. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. Um, it's literally a guy who's just like doing his song, but there's like a whole bunch of like construction stuffs, like a whole bunch of construction tractors, like a few little diggers and all this stuff, just like doing this weird little performance play into it. I think there's one of them he's actually standing on them, and they're just like this doing this weird little like synchronized dancing to it. I wish I could give out any more. Well, let's see if this is it. Just give me 1 second, Ed. Just looking. No, 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 no. It's not this one. It's actually like much modern than this. No, it's not this one. It's actually more modern. Nice song. Kind of reminds me, kind of very World War II-ish. So, what kind of fun games are usually played in Netherlands? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, like or do you play any video games, or you just like watching the art streamers, or do you play any games yourself? Or, I'm just trying to get to know you, Wubble. Hmm. I never actually played Fall Guys. I heard about that one. Used to be very big into like Fallout 4 and all that stuff, but I kind of like I kind of lost my ways with it. I heard Cyberpunk got totally like was not that good. They just like I don't know if people just like nitpick or just didn't like get up to everyone's expectations, whatever. You, not from what I've been seeing. It looks nice. It has that, but it just like I guess it just like put too. I guess it's just super glitchy, kind of like Ubisoft and all that stuff. From the way I kind of imagine it, it reminds me of like a. Is it like it's like GTA with like Ubisoft graphics. So you got like a good little laugh there. Actually, let me see if I can share some of my other animations. Um, let's see. I wonder if I could share another little video that I made a while back. I was actually going to try to like share this with another. I was actually going to do one of these other projects for my for just fun. Let me see. Where are you? Hold on a second. Where is it? Ah, where is the? Where is it? Here's something out. I'll share with you. Maybe you might like it. Thanks. I was actually thinking of doing the whole entire video, like the rest of the video, but I kind of just like put it on the sideline for right now. Actually, no, I did it on Photoshop. I know, right? Yeah, that was actually all done on Photoshop. Yeah, so I'm trying out like different methods of like animation and everything like that. Um, Only downside of Photoshop, it doesn't have like a sound bar, so I won't be able to like really tell like that much. I think you kind of have to create one while you're at it, but it does its job pretty well. What's wrong with why don't you like Adobe? Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's fair. I mean, they do the whole. They actually changed up their whole thing where it's just like more like a couple. More it's basically like $9 a month right now. Okay, well, that's true. But honestly, I'd rather have the subscription than having the whole program. I mean, I had Adobe Photoshop CS3, and it broke down a lot. And yeah, I mean, I do too, but you know, they get expensive. And you know, welcome. The future's now, old man. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Okay, I'm yawning more than I'm yawning more than I want to talk. Mm, yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. I mean, I think it's more to each their own. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you very much for watching the stream, and I might do some more late night ones whenever I can. And yeah, feel free to start chatting with me. Feel free to start chatting, and if you like to go to my website, you could actually buy the books on there that are English. They'll be digital. I don't know how shipping and handling will work, so if you want to get like a physical copy of the books, I only have 1 to 3 right now. But if you go to, you could get up to 4 right now, just with all 3 books. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.